Okay, so in this video, what I want to do is share an absolute brilliant tip from a YouTuber called Greencraft. Now, Greencraft has shared on his channel one of the ways to get up a tarp super quick, super effectively. And I want to share that with you now using a jungle rope and jungle toggles. I'm going to explain what these are, how to make them, and demonstrate putting up your tarp with these. Okay, so here I have with me now a DD Hammocks tarp 3.5 by 3.5, and I have a bag containing my jungle toggles and my jungle rope. So the first thing I'm going to show you is the jungle rope, and this is going to go across these two trees here, make a nice quick ridge line. Now, these jungle ropes are literally made of paracord doubled up with overhand knots tied 1 fist length apart and with a toggle on one end. Now, on Greencraft's video that's linked in the description, there'll be a real in-depth way of how to make these, full instructional video. I'm just going to show you guys now. It's a doubled up piece of paracord, overhand knots, toggle on one end. So let me show you how easy it is to fix it to our first point. Nice and simple. Loop it around the tree and then drop this through one of the pre-made loops. As simple as that. And you'll see that these knots actually bind on themselves. Let's head over to the other side. Once we've done that, run your line over like so. And nice and simple, pull it tight. Now, I've made this quite long. I've made this 10 meters. There's probably no need for that, but I sometimes go in unusual conditions where the trees are a little bit further apart and I might want a hammock camp. So, thread the end through here, pull that tight round the tree, and there we go. Your ridge line is up. And you can see the knots binding there, holding it in place. And the great thing about the toggle on the other end is you've now got somewhere to keep your bag off the ground. Happy days. Okay, so now what I want to do is get the tarp up over my ridge line. I'm going to use 2 sticks to aid me with that. I'm going to show you how now. It is the middle of Storm Dara. So I could have picked an easier day to demonstrate it, but why not make it realistic, eh? With my 2 sticks, what I'm going to do is insert it through the toggle and through the rope. Point proven. So as you can see there, I've just threaded a stick through the loop, through the rope, and then out on the other side of the loop again. And that holds that nice and secure. Okay, next, while she's flapping around in Storm Dara, let me show you what I have next. Pretty much identical to the jungle rope. This is a jungle toggle. Doubled up paracord, overhand knots, a fist length apart. The only difference this time is I've carved out a little greenwood, some toggles, put a hole through and bound that on. So no tying knots needed. This is going to guy out my tarp. So I'm going to show you how to do that now. So just take one of your corners of your tarp, thread your toggle through, you're done. Let's peg this bit out. Okay, this corner done. Let's head over to the other corner. Another jungle toggle, another peg. 3 pegs, 3 jungle toggles. I've made a load of these. Let's get the rest staked out nice and quick. Head round to the other side. Lovely, and she's all pegged out. Now, what's nice about the jungle toggles is there's no knots required. And if you need to tighten your tarp at any point, you can just pull this down. What's even better is if your jungle toggle isn't long enough, I've made these 1 meter long, you can just put the toggle of one in another and double the length, hold just as strong. So this was a real quick and easy way to put up a tarp in an emergency where you're not having to mess around with knots. You can also do this in gloves quite easily. This jungle rope and these jungle toggles are an essential bit of kit if you're a tarp camper, if you're a hammock camper, and especially if you go out throughout the year.